Welcome everybody to Sim Football Broadcast Network SFBN. I am your host and commentator Mad Dad. It's episode 23. We are in week 15, 2026 season of our Cardinals franchise. Thanks for tuning in. If you're a new viewer or a returning viewer and haven't done so yet, please hit that subscribe button as the channel treks towards its goal of 500 subscribers. And very important, you please smash that like button as it helps get the videos out to as many people possible via YouTube. And also, it helps for the series episodes. 15 likes per episode gets a scheduled release of the following episode. 25 or more gets an instant release. That's on you. We got a lot going on. We have now won two in a row. We are now above 500 at 7-6. Now hosting the Washington Commanders. Still can't get that center. Doesn't seem to be able to get that damn center off of IR ever. See, he just will not come off IR. That glitch seems to hold true. Hopefully that I don't know if it's. I just don't know if it's a glitch. I cannot remember for the life of me when we put him on IR. And how many weeks it's going to let us do that. So, is what it is. Um, yeah, ain't got a lot to talk about. Let's check some stats now. I guess let's check some stats here. We got him second in the NFL. He's having a great rookie year. Not he's sub 50, but we're a vertical zone run scheme, so he's throwing the ball down the field a lot. Um, 269 yards per game is pretty good for a damn rookie. Now, 47 sacks is quite a bit. He's played 13 games. He started, I believe, 10 games. We got this guy is going to be, I think, the rookie of the year. 10 touchdowns, rushing, 2 receiving. Long is 71. 76 broken tackles. Benson having a good year, too. 5.3 and 5.8. Johnson, a good third back. Receiving, we got a potential of 4 guys going over 1,000 yards, possibly. And 20 sacks for Sweat. We got some good rookies. Let's look at our in-season yearly awards here. So we got Burrow up, Sweat's in there. Coach of the year, are we in there? Not yet. No, we aren't. How about NFC? We got Knighton in for Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, Josh Sweat. Van Ness, Nolan. Offensive Rookie of the Year, obviously, Cramer. Miguel Ellis. Knighton is leading. Cortez. Defensive Player or Rookie of the Year, Pearson. All right. And Cabrera. So those guys are in there. Best QB. We're in the mix at the bottom, but we're in the mix. Running back, obviously, at the top, leading the league. Receivers. We are not in the mix. O-line. Not in the mix. D-line. Josh Sweat. Nolan. Van Ness. Linebackers. Wilson Sr. and Zaven Collins. DBs. Nobody from our team. Kicker. We're in the mix with the Rook. So we got some guys up for awards. All right, let's see what the weekly strategy is. All right, we're just gonna go with these two again. And what we got going on here? Big back? No, we're gonna go with the quarterback one. We'll go that one. We'll go with the always watching. Stamina stealer. We'll go trimmed edges. All right, let's go back. Abilities. All right. Nope. I'll go down here. All right, that should help us out. Go into our weekly strategy again. We got to get our great guys rested here. A lot of these guys got to rest. We got a lot of guys resting this week. This is a rough game on some of these guys. All right. Let us work on Van Nestis. Actually, he's a 79, huh? We'll work on Shamar. Shamir needs some work this week. We'll rest the center there. He needs some. He's resting this week, so we're not going to focus train him. Woo! Big hit. There we go. Let's go, baby. Big hit again. Much better drill this time. Whoo! She said, get off me. There we go. We got her. $750. Superstar Matthew Cramer. old boy got that superstar. Oh! Gotta be better. Oh, middle ring. There we go. Come on. Inner ring. Here we go. Stay calm under pressure. You got that throw power, boy. Bullseye. Oh, we're not going to get... Almost. If we would have got a bullseye, we would have got it. Or the inner ring, maybe. It was close, so. Shamir Turner. We're going to see what he's like in our depth chart. We might have to update our pass rush. If he can be an interior pass rush, that actually would help with our edge rush right now, because we could take Collins and he would be more of a rotational guy instead of, and then Sweat could be on the outside with Van Ness. Ooh, I like Shamir. He's got some juice to him. All right, let's see what if we get any upgrades here. I'm thinking we might be on a playoff push here. It depends. The schedule just depends. Let's see what our upgrades are. Cramer gets another one. You know what? We're gonna give him a field general upgrade. Awareness and mid accuracy. That mid accuracy is a +10 right now. Morale +3. TMP is temporary modified progression. Is that what that is? I don't know. Or temporary progression +5. All right, let's check out the depth chart on the pass rush part here. See, that's at 88. We're gonna keep working on him. I think we're gonna put him in here. And then him on the outside. Let's see. Cabrera maybe on the right. Yeah, he's a 71 over here. And Birch on the left. We'll go Birch over here, yeah. We're gonna switch it up a little bit. just because we can. All right, let's get to the game. We got the Commanders. Let's check out their roster real quick. Commanders. They got Daniels. He's an X Factor. Rashid White, Algier, Vidal, McLaurin, Noah Brown, Isaiah Likely. Decent. They got a good pass blocking. Not very. Nothing. And Armstrong. Uche. Chambers. Alright. Linebacking core isn't real great. Their CBs are good though. Alright, let's get to the game here. See what we can do. There we go. That's the current away alternate helmet. Why can't we get the rival helmet? That's just ridiculous. Alright, we're going to go with our Reds. Enjoy the game, everybody. We'll talk to you afterwards. Let's see if we can keep this win streak going and make us a playoff push.
Stadium. The Cardinals listening for the sound of their signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Washington Commanders and the Arizona Cardinals. Leaving the Washington sideline, that's head coach Dan Quinn. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Cardinals. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And away we go in Glendale. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. For the Commanders offense, headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you recharge so you can go attack the final stretch of the season.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Daniels setting up the play action. Next on the crosser. And he has it right near midfield here. He's about a yard short. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down, Washington.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's blocked by McCaffrey. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense is 6, 1st and 10.
That's another Washington.
Play fake here, Daniels. Avoid some trouble there.
The pass on first down. Baker on the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cardinals' 39-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, White. And 2 yards are all he can get. It's 3rd down.
The ball carrier.
If that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet, if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's going to be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Defensive play, Charlie loose, incomplete. Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
Good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So here come the Cardinals now as they get set for their opening drive. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with the touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action. Great fly through the air. The problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Go here, 3rd down. He's another quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no one connecting. It's incomplete.
Harrison Jr. incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. I love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. This one's set up for Daniels. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Will Johnson there on the coverage.
To the air on 3rd and long. Going to call himself. And that will not be enough for 1st down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And he forced a 4th down.
So on 4th down, it's going to be Cameron Johnston out to put a charge into this one. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. The Cardinals and their running back about to get back to work. And he's played a major impact in their passing game, too. Look at this. We're near the end of the season, and he's leading all NFL backs in receiving yards. Go play action on first down. Looking right, and he finds it. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Ball stays at that 37. Here's second and 10.
Incomplete.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And that went right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
No gain
So
on the
10
play.
yards to get
It's
this first
third
down as they
and
come to
10.
the line. Here he goes, third and long. Short pass brought in. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
A gain of 24
Fresh set downs
yards.
now from the 39.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Throw here on first. Completed on the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
Harrison Jr. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the
Going back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
You know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk. They'll get explosive on the ground as well.
They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
Cardinals 7, Commanders 3.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. Showing the reverse so far. And the return man is hauled down. The question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? Got a flag down. So a quality return, but they're going to have to wipe away some of it as they get caught for holding along the way. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He slightly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Okay, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down. There was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
Second down and 10. Daniels. To his back. Here's Rashad White. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
It's a loss of a yard.
Daniels throwing on third. Just got it away before the hit. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here's Cameron Johnston to punt it away once more. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We have the Cardinals now on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, now it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. It's all the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
That's incomplete left side. So the incompletion still at the 38. It's second and 10. They're going play action. He's got a man left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So now here's third and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Pass play coming here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. And that leaves them with fourth and 5. Punt team on the field. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. The Commanders all set to regain possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Going on 1st down, Daniels. To the left and holding by Likely. And he's stopped. Now we wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding, offense.
We got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Daniels from the pistol. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's holding up. They're able to drop it. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Not a person in this stadium didn't start tensing up the way I did up in the booth. You could feel that goal line coming, right? Pressure right in his face. Nearly turns into a couple points now. And now you got to be so careful. No breathing room for the next snap.
He's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, it feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and passing that 1st down marker.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
Another carry for it. That's a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to be set just outside that red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he'll throw off the play fake. That ball is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. To throw now. This one found by the defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. Trey Amos.
Hey, listen, when you're going down the middle of the field, you have to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. Puts everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. Makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 10. Cardinals 7.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He's got a lane past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Cardinals are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He finds his running back. Nice work. Complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 41.
Throwing it on 2nd down. He's on the quick hitter. And he's not going to get the first. Made it real close, though. Timmy Brock gets a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and
He tries to sneak it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. One, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's yet to punt and sends this flying. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. The Commanders send Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. This down, right. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Gets this one on his own read. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's good for a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43.
Slot man motioned over. Daniels on 1st down. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he doesn't seem to relax, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
On the throw away. Junior Colson there on the coverage.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's going to throw, and they take him down. That is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that forces a 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Cameron Johnston on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Cardinals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Trying to throw this from the gun. It's completed right side. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Looking on first down. Looking slant route complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, play action. Looking right, and he finds it. They get to him after a small kick out to the 35. And down by Dorrance Armstrong.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
He's going to throw it again. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Complete speed. They hold him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They go play action on first down. And he's encouraged out of bounds behind the line. That's going to go down as a
He's
sack.
out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass ball in. And he gets this forward to the 19. They were 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down.
Brings up third and 8.
Here he goes, third and long. Throw left side, cut by Brown. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
10 yards. And the Cardinals first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and push it in. He won't challenge the goal line. The stop made at the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Shotgun now on third down.
Gain on the stop. A loss on the play brings up fourth and goal.
Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on a shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's a return from the 7. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10.
The Commanders set to take over. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
A gain of 14.
Here's White again. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop at first 1 yard.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Taking a chance to the end zone. This is coming to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Cardinals 10.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And he stopped on the run back of the 27.
Palmer on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now looking to throw. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
They're going to try and throw it here. Again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 20.
He's dropping back to throw. Passing struggles, bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Even on 3rd and long. 3rd and long, he still couldn't bring himself to force the throw right there, and that's okay. As coordinators will like to say, every drive that ends with a kick we can live with. Don't put the ball in harm's way.
And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. So that's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in the half. More from State Farm Stadium after this. Going on 1st down, Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Outright McCaffrey makes the grab. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So 1st set of downs now from the 39.
12 yards. And a Washington.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Incomplete.
They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens when a sack doing got a chip to him? You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And a Washington first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. So it's the money down. And nice to see the Gold Tigers continue the series.
And he'll go down here at the 16. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Second and 3 now. To the air again. Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. He's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders blow their lead just before halftime. Jayden Daniels with the touchdown. His third total score in this game. Patterson takes on the extra point. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 24. Cardinals.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Dancing pass. The late run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Intended for
Up on first down. Here's second and 10.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and
Third long for him here. Gets it to him on the screen. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And the line for another first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing it again here. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. They are throwing it again. That's on a quick hit. We'll get it down to the 24-yard line. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, here's Palmer. The Cardinals back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. You know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. Throwing off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Setting up to throw. Two over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Complete to number 25.
Chancing up the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Dropping back to throw. He has the first over the middle. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
44-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
He had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Stop right at the sideline, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The play fake, he'll throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Intended for Marvin
The incompletion, they
Harrison
come up
Jr.
on 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Takes the hands off, now to throw. He's got a man. Now on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. New set of downs for him from the 31. Going back, gets the handoff. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Luke there for the tackle.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
Back-to-back carries here. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a gain of 4 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Yeah, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Into traffic, complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. He'll dump this one out to his running back, complete. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot if you ain't get just short on that 3rd down?
They don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turned it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Kind of more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he comes up after a nice gain right near that marker. Going to need a little bit more now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Washington.
Play fake here, Daniels. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
6 yards.
It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down. Daniels. On the screen, this is White. This is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Jayden Daniels in the middle of the tackle. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Broke here, 3rd down. Nice target, that's Lane. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Fair catch made here at the 30. The Cardinals and this running back headed back out for a new series. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. First and 10, they're going to throw.
The first down pass. Deron Payne on the stop. Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing now off the play action. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Frankie Louvu.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Looking slant route complete. And he'll get it up at the 38-yard line before going down.
To number 84.
So out now comes the
A
punter.
14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Commanders and QB Jayden Daniels heading out for their next look on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. 1st and 10, he'll get to White. We're calling together a yard there. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. And the 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Play action now with Daniels. Looking to his running back, incomplete. And play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Long, they're going to throw. Well, better luck in the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Coverage team is there as he feels it. So almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Cardinals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's going to get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So that brings up 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Looks like we can call it back 4 yards in the end. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle.
He's taken down
3rd
at
and
the
6 for them to figure out now.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
At their own 21-yard
The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this 2nd half. Starting on the ground, here's White. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, but very minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Daniels from the pistol. On the move, hit it right. He's keeping it. That's the tempo. He's got space ahead. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. This is the end of the third quarter. It is the Commanders with the football and a nice lead, too, as they try to finish off this win. We've set it down from 37. On first down, here's Daniels. Pulled in by his back, right. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone, 19. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
That's another Washington first down.
This is McCaffrey, left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders making a three-score game in the fourth. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great on-field quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Commanders
That
31.
one right down the middle.
Cardinals 10.
And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. On the return, here's Palmer. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Cardinals offense making its way out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, first and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Jason Pinnock there defensively.
Pass play now. The Commanders rush brings him down. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first after this one, Brock. They're going to try for number 6 on third down.
Brings up
This
third
overwhelming
and
pressure and
16.
these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Third and long for him here. He puts him around with this one, right side. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
It's on the quick hitter. And they make this stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Looking for a pass on second and short. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
The kicker on.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10.
The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. pistol. Here's White. Nice drives quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offensive line, second down. Again, this is White. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
A couple of happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that he gets a good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback where he could scramble for the first.
Moves away from one. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. We'll throw this from the gun. Ran it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact. It's second down and 10.
Again to throw, 1 second. There's a screen to Benson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Complete to Trey Benson. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throw, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances this to about the 43. So that's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down, play action. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. He puts some juice on the team, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Rashawn Jenkins makes the play. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Here's the option give to White. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. The aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
To Terry McLaurin. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd down. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
The Cardinals ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And this one won't be caught. We're going to flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Again, it's Benson hitting right. Escapes the defender. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield flank, Brock, as he set out. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
And the Cardinals first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. All right, here we go. Second down. I'll throw it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 5 DBs out there for the Commanders on third.
Third and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Look to throw. This reeled in by Benson. And taken down right along the 30.
Benson
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Did not like what he was seeing, guys. And he's just going to hold this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Tough to his running back. Gave him about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Benson.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Forced to the ground.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be 4th and short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. It's caught by Harrison. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
10 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They are throwing it again. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Intended for Jeremy
Not
Rucker.
on the same page with his tight end.
Leads
It's
to
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Still sticking with the passing game. Cut out left. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
With Johnson. No gain on the ground, so now a ways to go if they decide to go for this on 4th and goal.
Made by Rayshon
It's the
Jenkins.
2-minute warning from Glendale.
No gain on the play.
Cardinals
Brings
losing
up
by
4th and
14.
goal.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. This is Cardinals score, and we are not done here yet. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
This return stuck to the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now comes the Commander offense for another series. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and settle.
13 yards. First down, Washington.
He's going to pass it here. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. To the left and hauled in by Buckley. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts.
It's 3rd.
That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Third down on for White. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. And they avoid a return on the play. This one bounces and gets out at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. He's on up here for Daniels. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they...
Well, not such a great showing. 3 interceptions for the rookie. Brett Favre-ish type game. Yeah, not so great. And we got to change our slot makeup here and our wide receiver core up a little bit. Same thing. Center, he's got to change. Only 56%. Yeah, we got Brown. Alright, and then our slot wide receiver. We're going to go Cooker. Elias. Palmer. Yeah. That way Dynamic Brown stays on the outside. Cooker goes on the inside. We're going to go to him. Christian Jones is going to have to start next game. We gotta check out our. We gotta check out our rush DTs here. What is he on an edge? 85, 89. Yeah, he's got to come off the rush DT. We need him on the edge. We're going Pearson, Turner, Nolan. Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try that. And then we're going to go Van Ness on the right. We're going to take him off. We're going to put Josh Sweat up there. Ojolari. Birch is coming here. We're working on Cabrera. Sub linebacker. We're going to go Zaven Collins. Go back to these guys. Yeah. Well, actually, no. He's not going to be. We're going to stay with those guys. He can go back to the right side. Is it? 77. Left side. He's a 75. He can go over here. Birch can go over here. Yeah. That works for me. Let's look at our corners. We got Baker, Melton, Johnson. It's in our slot. Yeah, I think we go Will Johnson in the slot. That way, our speed is on the outside. And then let's see, we got Thompson as a free safety. Crawford. Let's put him on the inside. Yeah. There we go. That should work out better. Let's see. You know what? Let's put Raymond up here. Oh no, his awareness sucks. Well, we're gonna put Ruckert in there as a dual guy here. His awareness is better, so maybe he'll be better in the run game blocking. We got a few things. Now we can advance. And we can see it. Maybe our center will come back at week 15. I don't know. A bunch of stuff upgraded. Linebacker practitioner. Let's check this before we end the episode. Still no. I'm taking his captainess away. He doesn't get no more captain. You're not playing on the team. You're getting no more captain. Sorry. That'll do it for this episode. So tune in next episode. We got a big matchup with San Francisco. We got to bounce back. They're 8-6. We're 7-7. They're the better team. Hopefully the changes made it better. Rookie is almost at his 4,000 passing yard goal for the season. Sweat's at 21 sacks now. We only got 3 games left. He'll probably break the record. I don't know what the record is. Maybe it's not a record breaker, but we'll see. Until next time, thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and also smash that like button as it helps get the channel out there as many times as possible on YouTube. And also for the goal, 15 likes gets the scheduled episode, 25 or more gets an immediate release of the next episode in the series. Very important. Please hit that like button. Appreciate all the support, guys. Until next time, you're watching SFBN. I'm Mad Dad. Peace out. Much love.